Son, can you come here and sit with me for a moment? I know it's late and I know you are tired, but there is something I need to tell you. I've been thinking about this conversation for many years, and every time I try to start it in my head, I felt scared. Not because of you, but because I didn't know how to say the words without hurting you. That you're worrying me. You don't usually talk like this. What's going on? Did something happen? You're acting weird. Nothing happened today. That's the problem. This is something that has been inside me for a long time. And before I say anything else, I want you to listen to this very carefully. No matter what I say, no matter what you hear, I love you. I have always loved you since the first day I saw you, and that will never change. I want you to remember that, please. Why are you saying that? It sounds like goodbye or something bad. Well, I still remember the first time I saw you. You were so small, so quiet, wrapped in a blanket. Your mother looked tired, scared, and happy at the same time. When she put you in my arms, you started crying, and I didn't know what to do. I had never held a baby before, but then slowly you stopped crying. You looked calm, and in that moment, something changed inside me. You've told me that story before. I always thought it was beautiful. It is beautiful, and it's real. Everything was beautiful. But there is more to that story that I never told you. I stayed with you that night. I stayed the next day and the next one. I watched you grow. I was there when you learned to walk, when you fell and cried, when you went to school for the first time. I was there when you were sick, when you were angry, when you were afraid. I wasn't there because I had to. I was there because I chose to be. Dad, what are you trying to say? Please stop going around it and just tell me. Okay, I will say it clearly now. I hope you understand, son. Because no matter what, you are and will always be my son. I have to tell you, I am not your biological father. I am not the man who gave you his blood. I'm sorry. You're kidding. I know. Dad, what's going on? I wish I were lying. You have no idea how much I wish it weren't true. That doesn't make sense. Why would you say something like that now? Because you are old enough to understand the truth. And because you deserve to know who you are and where you come from. I didn't want you to hear this from someone else or discover it by accident one day. I I can't believe it. Then who's my real father? Your real father was my best friend. We grew up together. We shared everything: dreams, problems, plans. When your mother got pregnant, he told us he had to leave the country. He said he wanted to work, to earn money, to build a better future for all of us. What? So he left and never came back? Well, yes. At first, he called, he sent messages, he said he missed you. Even before you were born, he did that. He promised your mother that everything would be okay. But slowly, the messages became shorter. Then they stopped. Days passed, weeks passed. Your mother was scared. She thought something bad had happened to him. She was worried. And did it? Did something bad happen to my dad? No, nothing happened. Or something worse happened. One day, your mother found him on social media. He was alive. He was smiling. He had another family, another child, a new life, and it was clear he had forgotten about us. He just chose another life? How could he do something like that? When your mother saw that, she broke. I have never seen her cry like that. She felt abandoned, confused, and alone. And in that moment, I made a decision that changed my life forever. I decided to stay. I decided to help her. And I decided to be your father. Not because I had to, but because I wanted to. I didn't want you to grow up without someone who could protect you, guide you, and love you. So, my whole life, you knew this and you didn't tell me? Yes, every single day. And every single day, I chose you again. I taught you right from wrong. I supported you when you failed. I celebrated your successes. None of that was fake. None of that was a lie. And I didn't tell you this sooner because I was afraid. Afraid you could look at me differently. Afraid you could think I lied to you. Afraid you could leave. But mostly, I was afraid of hurting you before you were ready. So, do you think I'm ready now? I don't know. I am not sure. But I know you are strong. And I know the truth. Even when it hurts, it's better than a lie that stays forever. I feel angry and sad and confused all at the same time. That's normal. You don't have to forgive anyone today. You don't have to understand everything right now. No. All I ask is that you remember this. I stayed when someone else left. Yes, I know, but you didn't have to do that. I know, but I wanted to. And I could do it again without thinking twice. You may not be my father by blood, but you are the one who raised me. You are the one who stayed. And that means something. You are my real father, and nothing will change that. I love you, Dad. It means everything to me. Thank you, son. I love you so much.